I got a baby robin that I'm saving. See? I called him a Super Dave, but I have since found out that it's female. So I'm going to call her something else. All right, let's see. Okay, so I got some worms here. See, got the worms in there, and I cut them, and I take that, and then I put it up. Oh, and then I drop it 100 times because I do that. Then we go back in and grab it. And try again. There you go. Yeah, only small pieces. Where did they go? Here he is. Small little pieces. Yeah. Oh, I swallowed the whole thing. And then I rinse it so it gets dirty. She had some blueberries today. I just gave her the guts. And a little bit of raspberry. We'll give her a tiny bit of raspberry right now. Because they eat berries, you know. And she likes it. I'll rinse it again. Then we grab this poor little worm right here. I'm going to cut him with scissors. Because, yeah, I'm not cutting with a knife. And you got to cut little pieces off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and she's like, yay, I want more. And look at them wiggling in there. You could cut them in 100 pieces and they'll all wiggle. It's weird. Here we go. Yep. And Boog is very interested, right, Boog? It's like, what the hell is in the cage, Boog? What is in the cage? Okay, now I'm going to give it another piece. Yep. It's called a fledgling. That's what they're called. She's about 14 weeks old. And she doesn't got her tail yet or her flying feathers. Boo, get down. Yeah, look at the dog is just seriously interested. How we found it was Boog was flicking her around down the road and Morley was outside in the front yard, in the front, and he was like jumping around like a gazelle thinking this thing's gonna play with him. Not playing. Okay, give her a little bit more raspberry. A little bit of raspberry there. That's an organic raspberries. Yeah. And then we're going to cut up this poor little dude here again. Snip, snip, snip. I'm going to rinse him off. It's all full of mud. 1, 2, 3. And I just learned that, did you know that by the time the bird, baby robin, leaves the nest, that it has eaten 13 meters of worms? That equivalent of 13 meters of worms by the time it leaves. And the fledgling, which she is on the ground for 3 to 4 days. And that for that 3 to 4 days, the parents still feed her or him. And then after that, they're like, yeah, we're going to go make some more babies. And if you make it, you make it. Good luck. And yeah, good luck coming on my property. Because I have a bird cage to save birds. I had 3 birds last year. I saved 3. 1 died. And this is the very first robin that I've ever had. And I don't know if she's still hungry. She gets all, see how she gets all quiet there? And she just doesn't care about Boog. Boog just wants to toss her around like a volleyball. Right, Boog? Yeah. And they, as soon as they eat, they poop. As soon as they eat, they poop. That's how you know they're healthy. And they go, how do they keep their nests clean? They're in sacks. So that sack that you see is coming out of her butt right there, it hardens. And I have her little bed up there and one over here that she goes to sometimes. And all I do is just peel it off. It's like a cake. So that's how they keep their Bed clean. Geez, I wish we could encase our shit and shit. We could just shit the bed. Mind you, I get up sometimes I could just shit the bed. Okay, let's see if she wants more. I don't normally like to keep this guy here too long in there like that. He's gonna die if I put him back in there like that, so I might as well just cut him up. She eats them. One day she ate 8 worms throughout the entire day. And then one other day she didn't eat like very many. I was worried, thinking she was gonna die. I'm like, can it not live? Can it not live? Yes. Boog, stop it. And then when she gets full, her belly raises. Now she'll keep eating, but I'm not going to keep feeding her because she seems to really struggle digesting. She makes a lot of weird, like kind of, wait a second, I'm trying to cut this worm, it's not working. Too big for her. And cut it. There. Drop it. But I got a bigger cage that I borrowed from my Johannes, one of my BFFs. Oh, whoops, where'd it go? And that happens to me constantly. I'll lose it. Oh, it's in here, in the cup. I'll rinse it off just in case. And we're going to tell her, hey, check it out. You want more? And then after this, I'm going to go put her in her area. Eat the last one? Want the last one? There you go. That's 2 worms. Yep. So we're just going to leave that here. Gets pretty gutsy and everything. And then we're going to just, you know, slowly take this out so she doesn't trip out and fall, because she falls a lot. We do a lot of flight training during the day. Wait a second. I bounce her up and down like this in my hand. And then her wings go like this. And she's just trying to get strong. I really am so seriously surprised that we even have robins, seeing as how they leave them. Once they fall out of the nest, they feed them for 2 more days, or 3 to 4 days, I mean. And then they just leave them. It's amazing that they're able to survive. Because I believe it was sleeping under the cover of Morley's Harley. And, because I think that's the only place that she could have actually been where, yeah. So then we're just going to close it. I've got it locked up like Fort Knox. This is Johannes's cage. It's a nice cage. I take these little clips right here because we've got really interested people and other dudes that want to play with the bird. The bird is not a play toy. So I'll just put you down. It's got to get the whole experience here. I'm going to go open the door first. Right, Boog? He says, oh, go, let me play with it. I'll take care of it. Right. Let's keep this open. Yes. You take the cage. Boog is very excited. All right. I'm going to put the phone down for a minute. I don't know what you're looking at. Probably a bunch of bird shit. All right, and here we go. Boog, move. Get. I bring her outside every day so that she can hear the other birds. And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. Pretty confident that I can get her going and flying. Yeah. So now she's in here in the cage. I had her up on this chain, but it kept breaking when I switched her to this cage. And then she sits up here. I have a sticks that I put there. Here's one of my sticks. And then I cover everything because she shits like crazy. And I like that. And then, of course, most important thing of all is the signs that I've made. Shut the door or I will hurt your feelings. And I will regret nothing. Love, Mom. Our Robin, Super Dave, is loose. Not Super Dave, just found out it's girl. You leave it open, I'll hurt your feelings. Love, Mom. Then where it was coming from the worst, where these kids can't listen. Super Dave is loose in here. Shut the door or die. I guess I could have went to, I'll cut you and then die. Not just go right from, I'll hurt your feelings to die. And here is the evilest of them all. And he will kill my bird. And he has tried to kill my bird. And he has killed birds. So both of these guys are going to go out because he's like a bull in a china shop. And he is death. Death and destruction. Leave, cat. And there's Nacho, my wide-eyed lemur cat, who absolutely wants to eat the bird as well, and is guilty of eating birds and mice and all kinds of other critters, including snakes. This guy is going out now. Out! Get out! Out! Yeah. Keep this shut, and I have a suitcase there that stops the door from being pulled because there's no doorknob there yet. And then I take my little clip off like this, and we'll clean her cage every day. And of course, when she's digesting and she sleeps a lot like a baby, so then I take her like that and I put her up in her little bed. See, I even put some like fake stuff here and everything so that it's like she's sleeping. Yeah, and then I just take fluff from here because she doesn't go over there very often. And she's not good at flying. So when she drops down there, she stays down there. She really likes the little bird bath. That's Johannes's bird bath. And she gives not two shits about the mirror or what she looks like. Loves to be sprayed. I spray her with a little bottle. Where is that? Oh. And then I went and got to the store. Got her some of these weird worms, right? But for $5, if I wanted to, I could stare. She would eat that whole thing in one day. So that's just a treat. Yeah. And there's the baby robin. And yeah, right now that baby robin needs me as much as I need him or her. So if you have any ideas for a name, she don't got a name yet.